So the RAV4 got a significant redesign for 2026.
Yeah, I can
And
see
then one
that.
of
I'll
the
do. Yeah, and that's a look that Toyota's going to across the board. It's a little more boxy, a little more, edgy, if you will.
Looks like a Subaru to me.
oh, well,
I'm
Subaru
sure
and
the folks with
Toyota,
Toyota don't want to hear that, but
well,
you're
they're
not
in
wrong.
cahoots.
Okay.
They share a couple of models. I mean, they share the BRZ and the GR86, and of course they share the all-electric Solterra with the BZ.
Yeah, and that's a great
And so
point. But
the RAV4 has the big change on the engineering in the RAV4 is that there is no more RAV4.
Nope.
It used to be you had RAV4, RAV4 Hybrid, and RAV4 Prime. Now you only have RAV4 Hybrid and RAV4 Plug-in Hybrid. They also dropped the Prime name, like they did with the Prius a couple of years ago.
yeah, but if you look at again, just generally for Toyota, when you look at the new Land Cruiser, when you look at the new um, Forerunners, when you look at again in this case the RAV4, again, just a lot more edgier styling. You see the bulging headlamps and tail lamps that just give it a beefier look, and you see the fender flares on there.
Oh yeah,
Um,
Tacoma, Tundra, yeah, all those.
they all, yeah, but it's not just straight sheet metal. There's bends and cuts and straight edges and things like this. I mean that's a good looking, contemporary piece in my opinion. I think they hit that one right on the mark.
Well, it reminds me a little bit of, say, a 1957 Chevy. 1957, you had the jet age, and so those cars had a huge tail fins, which were, meant to imitate the new jets. They were
Oh,
just
absolutely. Yeah,
they had the
Harley Earl
huge,
was a big guy that was
big,
involved in
huge round things that looked like jet exhausts and everything. I mean, obviously the one in the Chrysler Turbine car was the biggest, but Ford's had the big round taillights that looked like jet exhaust. Now, what is the cutting edge of aeronautics right now? That would be stealth technology. And those have edgy, boxy shapes that are meant to scatter radar unpredictably and make those vehicles invisible up in the sky. And so, I think a lot of that evokes kind of a stealth fighter or a stealth bomber look in some of these newer vehicles.
Oh, I totally agree with you, and
That
that's
makes
a point
sense.
well taken. What'd you say? I'm sorry, Walter.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's Harley Earl, his influence was, the bombers that were built. Again, back then General Motors built a lot of the war planes that were in the sky. And a lot of that styling made it into the early 50s models, they retooled after the war to offer the brand new vehicles, 50 and 51. And to your point, when you look at, you know, you think of the Chrysler model lines in the late 50s with the big fins and Cadillac, when you look at a 59 Fleetwood with those huge fins that were there, with mimicking what, jet fighters look like. And I can see the exact same thing here with the razor sharp edging and the cuts. Maybe it'll do the same for the radar on, when the cops are sitting there trying to catch speeders. Maybe it'll deflect it based on all of the different cuts on the sheet metal.
That's what
We'll,
I was
Yeah,
hoping.
we'll see.
I think that big black dam right at the front probably will catch the radar good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a blunt front end on it, but
Now
that
for
that
something
happens.
completely different.
But you're right about
Uh,
that.
yeah,
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment below. We'd love to hear from you and it really helps out.